Tonight, prosecutors attempting to strengthen their case against former suburban Minneapolis police officer Kim Potter. Sergeant Mike Peterson, who trained officers, including Potter, testifying about key differences between a handgun and a taser.
Have you ever drawn your handgun when you meant to draw your taser?
Not that I recall, no.
The training officer also saying he had never seen it happen before in the department.
Have you been aware of any other officers who have drawn their handgun when they meant to draw their taser?
I don't.
Daunte Wright, a 20-year-old black man, was shot and killed during an April traffic stop by Potter, a 26-year veteran of the police force who is white. His death occurring during the trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin, who was later convicted of murdering George Floyd in nearby Minneapolis.
Say his name! Daunte Wright!
Protesters clashed with law enforcement during many nights of protests. Wright's death was the third high-profile killing of a black man during a police encounter in the Minneapolis area in the past 5 years. Wright's family and attorneys saying they don't believe the shooting was an accident. The defense has called the shooting a horrific mistake, but a justifiable one because Wright had an outstanding warrant for a weapons charge, and they say his attempt to flee put other officers at risk.
You also teach that when a gun is involved on a bench warrant, that the officer should be vigilant about another gun being in the car or at issue.
Absolutely.
Or a gun being on the person, is that correct?
Yes.
And you train this over and over again, right?
Yes.
Because stopping someone in a car is one of the most dangerous things you can do.
Yes.
A national expert in policing also testifying this afternoon, concluding Potter intended to use the taser, but the accidental discharge of the firearm was unjustified.
The use of deadly force was not appropriate, and the evidence suggests that a reasonable officer in Officer Potter's position could not have believed that it was proportional to the threat at the time.
Wright's dad, likely the state's final witness, emotionally recalling his son's love for his young child.
He loved his son.
And do you love your son, Daunte, a lot as well?
A lot. I love Daunte. He was loved.
Now, based on those opening statements, we do know the defense witnesses will include the former police chief of the Brooklyn Center Police Department. It will include a 29-year veteran who will talk about use of force, and will also include a psychologist that will talk about the concept of action error. All of those witnesses, of course, in addition to when Kim Potter takes a stand in her own defense. Aaron?
Shaq Brewster near Minneapolis tonight.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.